Boom! YouTubers, he's back. Motivation morning. This time I put back my microphone, but we'll see what it does. Don't know if I'm gonna have any viewers live this morning. We'll see. Maybe they can tell me if my microphone is okay this time. We'll see. Purpose. Why postpone your greatness? This is the title of my talk this morning. Why postpone our greatness? You know, uh, yeah, because we're all great. Greatness is upon us. Greatness is inside us. But we must come to the realization that we are greater than great. Greater than great. If my microphone, I see there's viewers live now. If my microphone is not uh, acting normally, please let me know. I tried to put some dielectric oil on the plug, and I think it's gonna work. Might hear me better. So in any case, if my microphone goes funny, please let me know. We'll take action to adjust it. Purpose is the most powerful motivator in the world. Yeah, purpose. Yeah, the secret of passion is truly is purpose. Once you find your purpose, your calling, like if I can take my own personal experience, I have found my purpose, my calling. My purpose is to inspire. It's to inspire. This is what I know. It's to inspire people to greatness. It's not my purpose is not to only talk about flat Earth. My purpose is much bigger than that. My purpose is to inspire greatness because I manifested my greatness. I'm not done with it. This is just the beginning. If you judge me now, you'll judge me prematurely. I told you. So the journey to greatness is a long road. Mike is loud and clear. Thanks, Ivar. Yeah, Mike is loud and clear. Perfect. And yeah, I put some dielectric oil on my plug. I think it's gonna help a lot. I think there was a bad contact somewhere. Yeah. So what I was saying, I was talking about purpose. Purpose. This is what I discuss. My purpose. My purpose is clear. It's clear to me. My purpose is to inspire people to greatness, just like I inspire myself day after day to manifest that greatness. Because this is not something that comes automatically for me. But this morning I was up early, 5 o'clock. I was up. I told you join the 5 o'clock club, 5 a.m. club. That's where you find a lot of inspiration in the morning. It's very, very. It's a great moment to be with yourself and to yeah, keep. It's a great moment in the morning to get things done. You can get a lot done in the morning because you're very focused. Success cannot be pursued. Success ensues. It flows as the unintended byproduct of effort concentrated in the direction of a worthy cause. This is what it is. Success will come to you. Success. Me, I think what is success, what it is to be successful is more, to me, it's to become the person you always wanted to be. Like, to become that person that you're meant to be. It's about becoming. Success is about becoming. It's not about having material possession or stuff like that. To me, it's about becoming. It's about, yeah, this is it. And this is where you will find a lot of your greatness. Hold on, I'm trying to place some stuff here. Yeah, and Ivar made a comment. Ivar passed a comment, and I saw it, and I think I was saying it's easy to stand. What I said in the video, I think it's easy to stand with the crowd and hard to stay alone or stand alone or something like that. And Ivar says you're, and I understood your comments. And no, you're never alone. You're never alone, and that's true. I should, but there's things I say in my videos. I make so much videos that I know that not everything is. I try to stay true to myself most of it, but there's things I'm gonna say that maybe after I think and oh yeah, I should have said it that way. I'm not. I don't go there pretending I have all the right answers to everything. I think you know that. But that's it. I go out and I do the best I can, and that's it. But yeah, we are never alone. You are never alone. This is the thing, and this is what I feel. The reason why I want to come back on this comment is exactly to explain you why we're never alone. It's to because once you're connected, once like me, I'm very much connected to the whole, to the rest of what's here on the plane I am. So it's very easy for me to relate to others and to yeah, that's it. So in that sense, I'm never alone. I'm never alone. I'm part of a big consciousness. So I know what you mean, Ivar. I should have maybe said it a different way, but who cares? Like it's live and learn, live and learn, live and learn, and I live and learn on my video also. I just go there, I take the camera, put the camera on, and start talking my inspiration, and that's it. Yeah. What did he write down? The word alone, so bro. All one, all one. That's it. All one, exactly. It's in the word also. Yeah, yeah. Alone, all one. Yeah, that's true. Never seen that. Alone, never alone. We're all one. It's there's so much hidden, and then not hidden, it's in plain sight. But once we start, this is what we call, I think, paying attention. I don't like paying the word paying, but this is what I think we can call paying attention. When you look at things differently, look at words differently, and you, especially for someone that uses the words a lot, like a singer or an artist that compose music and a writer, or you want to choose your word wisely because they have meaning. They have sometimes double meaning. Like the word alone. In the word alone, you have all one. We are one. Yeah, success is about becoming. So success is about becoming. The world duty. I love that. That's a good quote. The world duty is often viewed negatively in our culture. That's one thing I don't understand why, but as soon as you start taking the world responsibility on your shoulder, or you start to express yourself in a way that to inspire others, or you try to manifest your greatness, or you try to do something more for this place, it's viewed negatively, but I don't know why, because but I know why. Because we're very deeply programmed. That's why. Not easy. Every trauma about that we're gonna experience comes from the fact that we're under a very traumatized society. So every a lot of the trauma we will experience, yeah, comes from the fact that we live in a traumatized society. It's so everything is so fake, so unnatural, so disconnected from the real purpose of why we're here. Everything is disconnected. We have been given power and dominion over everything on the face of the earth, and look what we're doing. We could turn this place into such a wonderful paradise where abundance is there, where we share, where we care, we have everything for that. Everything we even us were here to even think about it and make it happen. But what are we doing? Squandering around and doing nothing with our lives, not realizing nothing around us, and basically go through life like living dead. Like living dead until you wake up. And that was my case. That was my case. I rest my case.
You know, I never come here to talk about stuff that I haven't experienced myself. The secret of generating extraordinary levels of passion in your life is to discover your larger purpose. Once you get in touch with your larger purpose, but this is not something really that comes automatic, I think. It's, you have to do a bit of work to find your. I think the passion, once you're an adult, the passion must come pretty easy. Like at 40 years old, like me, you know what's your passion. If you don't know what's your passion at 40 is a problem. So I go back to that. But you must know your passion. Well, once the older you, or I should say, the younger you get, because they say we get older, but I think we're getting younger. Yeah, the younger you get in age, the younger you get in age, the more you're gonna for sure learn and yeah. Okay, let me check it out. Hold on, because I want to check that. I want to solve that microphone issue to really. You should hear me a little bit better. Let me know, Ivar, if you hear me better. I replugged the microphone because I like to do it better with the microphone. It's a better. You hear my voice better than because usually I use the webcam microphone. It's a good one too. It's a good little Logitech webcam, but I mean, it's better when you have the microphone right in your face. And yeah, the world duty. And no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about world duty. Yeah, the higher purpose and your passion. Once you get younger, yeah, that's it. That's what I was saying. You know, the younger you get in age, you must know your passion. You must have found your passion. So it should not be so hard to say, "Oh, I have a dream." Yeah, a little more clear. That's it. It's the. I think it's the connection on the side. I need some kind of grease on it. I don't know. Looks like it. I'll fix the connector on the side. I think that's the best thing to do. So today we have done some tests to make sure everything is okay. That you hear Jenny properly. Yeah. Discovering your larger. Once you find your calling, you get excited. This is the thing. You get very, very excited once you find your calling. Once you find what you want to do and how you know how you're gonna do it is not really important. How you're gonna do it. It's just to start. Sometimes it's just to start and go at it. Just go at it, start. You don't need a vision of 10 years. Just start with a small vision, like 2, 3 years in advance, and go at it. That's what I did. I know what's probably my end, but I don't really know because I haven't been through the journey yet. But I envision something at the end. But will it be exactly like that? I don't know, but I envision something, and imagination is the most powerful tool you can use to create your reality is your thoughts. But your thoughts affect a lot. Your thoughts will shape your whole reality. Your whole reality will be shaped by your thoughts. So it's very, very important to use the power of your mind very wisely to create your reality. Yeah, create your reality. We all have the power to do that. This is what I did by, when I found my calling and you begin to stand for something higher than yourself. This is what's happening. You begin to stand for something higher than yourself. Because this is a world, we live in a world that makes us feel very small at times. Very small. And if we don't manifest and stand into ourselves and really manifest our greatness, we will be like leaf in the wind in this life. We must take action to bring that greatness forth in the forefront of our existence. This is the main Me, I'm convinced that this is the main purpose of our existence is to discover our calling and our purpose and play your role. Play your role, do your part. We all have something to do here. No one is a random flake at start. We're all divine. We're all with love. We're all. This is the thing: is anybody that will come into this world come with love. So we're just corrupted over time into those Babylonian stuff. We all have love. We all have a calling. We all have a purpose. We all have a purpose. It's to discover it. Sometimes, yeah, you're gonna have to dig a little bit to find your purpose. But if you put the effort, if you connect to a compelling cause with your art, that's very important. Connecting with your art, not your head. No, 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 not the head. Because in the head, we intellectualize way too much. Intellectualize way too much, and that's what I did all my life into the intellectualizing things that I seen around me and even intellectualizing people around me. So that took me away from that feeling of sensing things from people. You know, when you intellectualize too much thing and you don't go from the heart. So now I always say from the heart or not at all. Do it from the heart. Everything you do it from the heart and put love into it. Again, love. Put love into it. What is love? Love is just a smile. Love is just a kiss. Love is joy and happiness. You see, I'm happy doing this morning. This is love. This is love. This love is not complicated. Love is just a word, a kiss, joy, happiness. It's not complicated. It's ever flowing. Once you catch it, it's a disease. Yeah, you want more love and you want to show more love, and it becomes infectious. You know, love is yeah, for sure. Like just like the good vibration are very, the emotions are the liberator. The mind can be a limiter. The mind can be a limiter. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Look, connect to a compelling cause with your art, not your head, and then fasten your seatbelt because your life will soar. Yeah, the mind can be a limiter. The emotions are the liberator. Yeah, the emotions are the liberator, but again, you cannot just count on your emotion to be guided in life. No, but yeah, you can listen to your emotion. They're gonna be like everything that you experience as has a meaning. If you sense vibration, you get nervous or some. It's all vibrational. So it's your body telling you that there's something wrong with the situation. So just analyze it from a different point of view. You know, mind sight and eyesight are two different things. You judge things on the things on the mind sight. You know, you don't judge things according to appearance. This is the thing. When you go by eyesight, you judge things by appearance. But look at things beyond the appearance is very important, and look at people beyond their appearance is very important too. And this is what I try to do all the time. Yeah, connecting to a competing cause, isn't it? You can find your cause, your crusade exactly where you are. Exactly where you are. You don't need to go far. You don't need to. You can just sit, reflect, and you will find your calling. Me, I found mine. Me, I know what is my thing that I have to do in life, and I am consistent at it. You know, there's one thing that I know will get me there, and is what not too many people master in their life is consistency. That I master it. There's no problem with that. I can be very, very consistent. I master consistency so much, so much. When I start something, I say I do something, I'm going to go to the end of it and beyond. And beyond, I never stop. I said I was going to do those talk every morning. You're never not going to see me here. I'm very consistent, and that's why I'll be I am successful now, but I'll be even more in the future because of my mastery of the consistency. This is very important. This is crucial if you want to have success in anything you want to do. You have to master consistency. You have to be consistent and patient. Patience and engaging in consistent action. This is the key to unlock your future or unlock your potential or your greatness or yeah, just taking action. Be phenomenal or you'll be forgotten. Yeah, your family will remember you, but if you're not phenomenal, if you don't, because your life is phenomenal. You know, your life is very short. Your time here is very limited. Your time here. That's why every moment should be very sacred, appreciated to the maximum. Be in the now. Don't be in the future. Don't add anxiety or stuff like that. Stay in the now. Appreciate every moment. Cherish every moment because life is very short. It's very short. In no time you're gonna be in the ground. No time you're gonna be in the ground. So why not experience life now and manifest your greatness now? This is what I told myself. I said I'm gonna be dead soon enough. I'm gonna be dead soon enough. Soon enough I'll be in that ground. So every moment that I have alive I cherish it so much now. And I try to make everybody around me feel like they are someone like their life has meaning because this is what happened with our society after we think that our life has no meaning. That's why we accept the default state of society is we think our life has no meaning, like not to a person. We have to be a worker and we have to be an electrician or be a postman or be a no, you're much more than that. This is the illusion of society to build workers to do certain tasks. You know, this is what they want. They want to build a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. So start thinking for yourself. Analyze where you are. Analyze your, are you satisfied with the life you're living? Why postpone your greatness? Me, I'm done with the postponing of the greatness. I think you can all sense it. I decided to manifest my greatness. It's up to you. It's up to you. Nobody else but you can do it. It's all on you. It's all you. It's up to you. Nobody will come and save you. Nothing will fall from the. Nothing will listen back at me. Yeah, nothing will fall from the sky to come and save us. So it's up to us to make the work and really rise and shine. And shine your light. Shine your light. Very important. Be phenomenal. Be phenomenal with your life. Because you're going to be in the ground soon enough. Be phenomenal. Telling you. Rise up. Rise up. A cause to stand for unleash energy. No matter if it's one about creating incredible experiences. For the men and women who give you business or one that involves saving the world, all remarkable creations begin with energy. You must put energy into it. You must put energy into it, and you have to let your energy be set. You know, you can put vitality and energy into anything you do is vital. Because if you don't ignite that flame inside you, how do you want to ignite it into others? So anything you want to ignite in others must be ignited in yourself first. That's why don't think about changing the world if you don't change yourself. It doesn't work. So you must be the change, you must be the light. This is the only way you can change the world. You can experience changing the world in a living time, in your living days. This is probably the way too much gas. See if you I know I have problem with the microphone. Maybe I'll remove it. I think I have to do something with it.
We'll do something. Hold on. I'll adjust the sound. We'll do my setting. Okay. That should be a bit better. That should be a bit better. I think I have to do something with my connection on the side.
But I like to do it with the microphone because I don't need to talk so loud, and the yeah, yeah, that's it. We'll proceed to adjustment, but if you hear me good, it's still good. It's just I have to better, and it's better like that. Okay, I'll keep it like that. It's just I have to insonorize, put insonorization in my room to cut the echo a bit, and we'll be in business. But I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Do what you can, where you are, with what you have. That's what I do. But now it's time to take a step further and get that plug fixed on the side. I think that's the only problem. I'll bring it to the computer store and the guy will do it for me. Yeah, energy. You must put energy into whatever you do. That's what I said. Energy and passion and vitality. So when you do things from your soul, people dig that shit. Don't be fake. Don't be fake. Be you. Be real. The world will adjust. You don't need to freak out and start stressing out about building a character and no, just be you. Be you. The world will adjust. You is enough. That's the only thing the world needs is you, the way you are, not the way you're gonna be a copycat or no. The world needs you the way you are because you are very unique, and what you have to present to the world is very unique also. So what I have to give to the world is what I have to give to the world in my way. Other people will do it their way, but this is how we build that big dream of life, and we all inspire each other to live life, because life is the leading cause of death. Forget about cancer and all kinds of shit like that. It's life. It's people that don't live their life. They commit spiritual suicide. They die with a broken heart because they haven't lived their dreams. That's the only way you're going to die with a broken heart is if you don't live your true purpose. If you don't live what you got to do here, you'll die with a broken heart. That's for sure. Believe me. Yeah, you're going to experience it. You don't need to believe me. You're going to experience it. So manifest it. Manifest it while you're alive. Your time is very limited here. Very limited. Life is very, very short. Resolve to be extraordinary in all that you do, in every moment of your life. Be extraordinary. Create explosive confidence. Create explosive confidence because this is what you need. You need to build your strength. You've been put into a world that's very, very negative, and the negative stuff, we don't even have to force ourselves to freaking do it. It comes by itself. So if you don't program yourself to be positive and to unleash all your energy and passion into the world, you will pick up the default state. You will pick up the default state. Find your cause and then do your work with pride and love. Find your cause. There's so many causes. Me, I have one cause. It's to inspire greatness. It's to speak truth. It's to, but there's many other causes that you can attach to and really propel it to the next level. Like I have reggae music too as a cause that I attach myself. All causes that are much bigger than but the reason why I do it is because the more people I help, it's same like here. The more people I help, that Zig Ziglar said that, more people you help achieve their dream, the more you will achieve yours. So I don't even think in my headspace, it's not about me. I don't even think, it's rare that I think about me realizing my dream. I think about others. I want to inspire others because I know this will come back to me. This is what's in my headspace. So that's why I don't take so much greater action to make stuff happen, because I want to give, and I know it's gonna, like, I don't seek stuff. What you seek is seeking you. So no matter what, it's gonna, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's hard to have a feedback. Nobody replied to me. I know what I mean. Love is such an incredible force for good. It's the most powerful thing in the world. Love is the most powerful thing in the world. Put love in everything. Love in everything that you do. It's a powerful force. I have to get up a bit. Just adjust my laptop a bit. That's better. In the past, most of us were content to have a job that simply paid the bills. But now we crave so much more. We crave so much more. You know, we want so much more. We want to be so much. But we're reduced to a state of a default state. We all know we can be more. We all know we can be so much greater than what we have now, than the life we live now. We all know we have a lion heart, but we all know also we live as mice. We all know that. We're not dumb to the point of we're not dumb to the point of not knowing where we are and not knowing what. No, it's just the society. It's the weight, the pressure of society that makes you forget who you are and what's your purpose here and what's your, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy the world we live in. It's such a strange world. And you see the strangeness of the world once you wake up your conscience and you start looking at things around you. You're going to realize that, yeah, it's a very, very strange world. And the people are very strange because we're all so wonderful, so divine, but we're reduced to zombies. We're reduced to walking dead. Most of us walk through life living dead. Most of us. Not too many of us will take the march to the road to greatness, because society puts such a come and take our crush our divinity so much that we forget who we are, because at the essence of it all is that we are divine, that we are here for a divine purpose. The purpose is divine, for sure. Then you got to find your own purpose. But the main purpose of everybody here is divine. Everything around me is divine. There's nothing evil around me except the people. Except the people that are evil. But nothing is evil in this world. Nothing. That's why it will always be more the good over evil, because that's all there is here. I don't see nothing evil other than the people. And what the people create with their minds to be evil. So there's nothing there's no inferno place where you burn on earth, and you know it's all. And there's so much fairy tale that we are attached to also, and that collectively we don't let go of the fairy tales. That's what I was talking yesterday, and that's a major step further to stop the enslavement of humanity, to start seeing clear in all their program, is to stop celebrating all their holidays like Christmas and Easter and all the pagan holiday, everything in that calendar. First of all, that calendar is wrong. That calendar is wrong. We should change the calendar, for sure. Even, should we have a calendar? Probably we still have a calendar, maybe a lunar calendar, something like that. But there's a lot of things wrong in that calendar, and that's why that calendar is in place, is to always remember us the satanic ritual that has to be done to generate that kind of energy to keep the world the way it is. Because the only thing that keep the world locked in place the way it is the religion. It's the religion that controls the mind of the people a lot. This is the religion. Religion is the main because yeah, you can talk about money, you can talk about things in the that control people's mind, but the most of it is the religion. Because even here in Quebec, like you still see on every corner, there's churches on every corner. There might be less people going, but it's still there. And it's still there in the mind of the people, because when Christmas comes, they all rush to church. Like, it's crazy. It's so, we prefer to follow like sheep. And anyway, even that Christmas thing, everybody knows Santa is a fraud. Santa is a fraud, and the whole thing is a fraud. But to be like everybody, to please everybody in the family, we follow the herd. We follow the herd and celebrate their pagan holiday. Year after year. We have done that for the last thousands of years without even waking up and realize that, hey, whoa, what are we doing collectively here? What energy are we generating, and who is it going to, that energy? But this is it. It's all about energy and vibration. That's what they pick up. That's what you give them. The moment you stop giving them energy, you pull away from those negative influence. You know, everything that is negative in your life, don't consume it. Anything that doesn't support you, don't consume it. Whether it's on TV or in whatever you do with your life, if it doesn't support you, don't consume it. And religions are a big trap for enslaving humanity, because to make you believe that a guy, like, just take the Catholic, they have the Pope and representative of God, he's a saint or whatever. A man is just a man. Why would he be more than me? Like, it's crazy. A man is just a man, and we're all living man here and woman. So no, it's very the concept of religion is there really to enslave. I don't need to look outside of myself for a God or for a preacher in the front to tell me what to think of my divinity, you know, because this is what, like, it's always to look outside of ourselves in this society to other people to tell us what to think, and that's what it is, without never thinking for yourself, and you do that for everything basically. That's what we do. Yeah, balance success with significance. What is the point of achieving great things without having a great impact? You want to have a great impact. You want to impact people's life. That's for sure. You don't go into waters to make waves. Yeah, you don't go to test the waters. You go in to make waves. You know, you don't go in just to dip your toe. You know, make a bomb. You know, that's what I do all the time when I go in my pool. I don't just dip my toe, I make a bomb, I make a big wave, a tsunami, but that's what I want to do with my inspiration here, is to make a tsunami and really, I don't know, there is something very significant and divine about ourselves, about something tells me we're pretty freaking divine. I don't know what it is, but something tells me that we have to do something here and that. But this is the thing too, we're designed, you know, to be put in an environment that's very harsh, and that we should be challenged to do things every day to survive. But now we're so much in comfort that we don't even freaking move our comfort zone. We stay there and we become oblivious to life because nothing around is threatening our comfort. So we stay in comfort, the comfort zone of society, and we go through and bang, bang, bang. We wake up at 70, 80, and what have I done with my life? Fuck off. That's what's happened. Most people die with a broken heart, or die with regrets, you know, die with their song still inside, because they know they have been, you know, it's probably on your dying bed that you realize all your greatness. Most people realize it there, and they die with regrets because they have never reached tried to reach for that greatness. Or to, I don't know, something tells me also that it's about teaching each other and reaching out to each other. This is what I do here, is very natural. It's something that I don't think too much of doing. I just do it. Like, it's just something, it's an habit also that I want to implement. It's an habit, so I just don't ask too much question and I just do it. But yeah, I know I can have a great impact on people's life, and on my life, I'm having a great impact on my life. That's the first person that gets impacted here. It's me. It's me. My life is impacted greatly because of all this. That's why I suggest to everybody to march forth. March forth with your greatness. Yeah. At the end of our lives, what will be the most important is who we have become and the difference we have made. That's why I'm going to die with a smile on my face. I want to die. You know, you're born. This is the weird thing here, too. This is the weird thing here, too. Eh? When we come into this world, don't think we really born, but when we come into flesh, when my consciousness is coming into this channel and this body. I don't know, it must have been floating in the air somewhere. Another thing I cannot really explain, but something I can feel. Everybody around is laughing. Is laughing when you come into this world as a baby and you're the only one crying. Well, when you die, it should be the inverse. Everything is inverted. Well, that should be inverted too. You should be the one smiling and people crying. So die with a smile on your face. So don't postpone your greatness, manifest it, live your life today, and that's it. Die with a smile on your face. Because at the end of your life, what would be the most important is who you have become and the difference you have made in this world. Live, love, matter, as Brendan says, Brendan Burchard. A guy I really, really, really admire a lot. Brendan Burchard is yeah, I don't know who's here today. True Grit, Ivar. Yeah, big up, guys. Thanks for showing up in the chat. It's fun to have people. I like when people manifest themselves in the chat like that. It's I don't know. It's just a better interaction, a better contact with who's viewing. I know I have now I think 7 viewers live, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all greatness. I'm gonna be here every morning. So get up every morning. I'm gonna be here. Sometime earlier than others, like especially in the summer, it's going to be early. If you're on my side of the ocean, a lot of views are on the other side of the ocean that I can notice. You're in Europe. Well, I'm in Quebec, so if you're in near Quebec, here now it's 6:42 in the morning. 6:42 in the morning. Perfect time to come on YouTube Live. Yeah. The future belongs to those who get up early. Yeah, the future is here and now. That's why you have to get up early. That's why the future belongs to those who get up early, because it's here and now. One timeless truth of life can be stated simply. When you shift from a selfish compulsion to survive into a heartfelt commitment to serve, your life cannot help but explode into success. Cannot help but explode into success. Yeah? So never mind the selfish compulsion, because this is what we're stuck into and we're so selfish. So selfish, everybody's just for themselves. This is what's going on with our society. Everybody is just for themselves. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Genius is 1% inspiration and 90% perspiration. You know, hard work will put you where the good luck will find you. If you don't work hard, if you don't put the effort, if you're not there every day doing things on your stuff, every day you got to beat the shit out of it. Yeah. Simple. Simple. It's a very simple way of putting it, but it's in the little things you're going to do every day that's going to make the big thing at the end. That's why you don't need to freak out and go freaking crazy. No, just do that little things, but every day rise and shine. Do those little things you need to get you there. It could be an hour a day, it could be 12, but do something every day to keep your mind sharp, to keep you into it, because life is, for sure, there's all kinds of things we have to do in life now. We're all stuck with responsibilities and children and stuff. We're busy also with our work. You know, most of us work, so we're not lazy people sitting on our ass. So work with either to do work in society or work for a greater cause. But most of us listening here this morning are doing work, for sure. If not, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be like, I don't expect to attract a crowd that's not motivated, for sure. If you're here, it's because you're motivated, probably just like me, for life. That's why each one teach one. But stop operating from that selfish compulsion. Selfish compulsion. And this is what, that's a compulsion to be selfish, because that's a world that teach us to be selfish. It's a world that teach us to be selfish. So automatically we're going to act from that selfish compulsion. So it's very, listen, there's a lot of work to be done to undo that blueprint of your brain, the programming of society you've been put under. Believe me, know it, experience it. There's a lot of work to. You must basically unlearn everything you have learned and start at zero. Start to zero. But this is what we have to do also with humanity. Like I said in one of my videos, we must reset the counter. Yeah. Reset the counter of humanity. Very important. So guys, that was the chat this morning. I extended it a bit, 45 minutes this time. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Yeah. 12:44 in All-Land. I have someone in Portland. Oh, great. 3:43 a.m. in Portland, bro. You're up. That's good. That's earlier than me, nah? Or maybe you haven't been to bed yet. And that's good. Tell oneself, hello, I enjoy your words. Perfect. I don't know, tell me. Perfect. I'm all about the inspiration. I'm all about, I will speak truth also. I will, for sure, I don't hold nothing back just to make people comfortable. So I come here and speak my mind, and that's it. That's all. I just speak my mind. I'm not torturing any animal's life, just speaking my mind and sharing my love, and that's it. That's all I do. I'm here every morning doing that. It's a great life. We've been given life, so we're going to give thanks for life altogether. Together as one, because that's what we are, one. You know? Not very simple life. We are one. So act as from that oneness, and have a good day. Have a good day. A beautiful day, blissful day. Rise and shine. Give all you got. Live your dreams. Live your dreams. Little by little. Do a little thing one after the other. I did not start this. I started very little. I had nothing at the beginning. No logos, no nothing. We all built that, me and Ivar, over time. And, you know, it takes time. It takes timing, because your timing might not be nature's timing. So, but do things every day. Little things, and you gotta make it happen. You gotta make it happen. If you go into action, but you must take action. That's the primary thing to make your life blow out into success is you must take action. You must take action. Go into action. Don't count the cost. Don't count the cost of your action. Just find your passion. You got to do it with passion. Operate with your passion always. Because if not, if you don't love something, you're gonna give up. If you don't love it, you're gonna give up. You gotta love it. No matter what you do, no matter what you intend to do, you must love it. And I love doing this stuff. I love inspiring people, because it's inspiring me a lot at the same time, and it's inspiring me to a great yeah. Juicing fruits, veg. The liquid is distilled water is special. Yeah, was wondering. Yeah, juicing is very good. Yeah, I did a few video in my kitchen. I was juicing stuff, and yeah, I juice on a regular basis. Yeah, I have juice frozen in my freezer for the winter, and I plan a lot on my health. I want to take care. I want to rely the less possible on Babylon for my everyday health. So I keep things simple. I don't. My diet is not very complicated. Vegetarian, most of it, and raw, most of it, and I don't know. I try to keep it very simple. We tend to make things complicated. This is what happened with society. It's always very complicated, even the food and it's not. Life is simple. Life is simple. Keep it simple, and life is short. So do not postpone your greatness, because life is short. He's out. We'll be back tomorrow. Rise and shine. Big up, guys. Everybody who was here. Yeah. Always a pleasure to be with you. See ya.